State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Spartans will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Nebraska's offense will get the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
The Cornhuskers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I'll tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand, at least hold it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space. It's Ncaa. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're setting up the screen. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. There's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line, Jerome Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there.
Breaks away in the middle. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And complete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. I think the defense was ready for that quarterback sneak attempt. They filled every gap and stood up the offensive line.
And you got to get such penetration really quickly. Get low, get below those offensive linemen, and just create a pile where he can't drive his feet going forward. Great job by the defense.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Duarte. Quick completion on the outbound. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Firing to the right, complete. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
He can't get around the pitch. The ball's on the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The inside handoff. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he intercepts it in their end zone. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Michigan State.
That is the easiest pick you will ever have in your life. You talk about a pick six, only return it, make people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone to catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances.
There he goes.
Bro, man, this game is crazy, dude.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers are flying down the field. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cornhuskers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll try to run for it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs, really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
They go to the draw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. They get to him as he throws.
Woo!
Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Yeah, blew up,
Strike through the air for the score.
Good.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down, Waffle throw.
And they It's just a timing one. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of it.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down line is.
He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
I love running backs that have a nose in the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with 2 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's sacked. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's sacked. Finds a little space. It's a seam wide open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched it. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Nebraska. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Lips, you're making me feel really bad. Did you drink your coffee?
So what you ask me?
I said, did you drink your coffee?
No.
Are we getting more weed today or what?
I probably did. Okay. Thank you for the blind deal. Back there.
I didn't even have any.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. A long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box.
They look like
the play action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, over hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Spartans want to move quickly. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are. And so you get a lot of fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Duarte. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from his own end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Duarte. Unloads it left. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Flips it out to the back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Huskers! And they turn it into a defensive score. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Would be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
To the air, it's Duarte. It's complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Huskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays. But you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
The play action fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Hit that nigga.
Missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Hit that.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Direct snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. No Mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw. It's Duarte. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got his man. Runs through the tackle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Ouch.
Here's the handoff.
No.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. The Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Cornhuskers are rolling down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged out of the air. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To throw, it's Duarte. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're
Baby girl, you said 10:45.
You want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch.
Yeah, I
nice
know.
job by the defense.
That's it.
Wants to fire on second down. It's
It's
complete to the right.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Running back searching for a hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
And the Huskers will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick completion to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Duarte. Finds his big tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans are marching down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Gets it out quickly, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up for this 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Panthers that fired on all cylinders. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Bowl.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here.
Dirty, bro.
Moving and give them a
What is
first down.
that?
The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. Send the tight end in motion.
Fuck up out of here.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
That's sad.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's set. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Yeah.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but
Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the returner will be brought down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Scanning the field, it's Duarte. And they can't make the connection.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll have to get at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. Rides to back and leaves it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. On the ground, it's sacked. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Makes a pass to Marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. The give to the back. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. with yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Strychnine beat. Military stunt. Fly trumpet. Fly radio. Let's go. Let's go. Music note. Here we go. Set. Banner. Banner. Set ready. Cooler 18. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Right on. 22, water. Here we go. Check out. Cooler, cooler. Ready. 20. What a play. Drum. 221 wing. Set. Set up. Charcoal. Charcoal. Here we go. Here we go. Football 7. Set. Ready. Hunt one in. Hut. Charcoal. Come on, set. Cooler. Brass. Rum. Rum. Dickory soda. Let's go. Let's go. 22 water. Down. Hut, hut. Flag. Flag. Let's go. Let's dog, dog, dog. Cornhole. Fly trumpet. This is too easy. Here we go. Set. 4 face paint. 4 face paint. Set up. Set ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Ready. Hunt go. Set. 180. Base 27 jump. Flag. Here we go. Let's go! Banner! Trick 9, B, 414 satellite. Four!